to Tech Under 5, where tech meets simplicity in just under 5 minutes. And today we are breaking down what NFTs are and why they lost their value all in under 5 minutes. Let's start with the basics. NFTs, or non fungible tokens, are digital tokens that prove ownership of something unique on a blockchain, usually Ethereum, but also Solana, Polygon, and others. They use smart contracts, which are self executing pieces of code to securely record who owns a digital item and when it changed owners. So, how does a regular image or video become an NFT? That process is called minting. The creator uploads their content to a platform like OpenSea or Rarible, and then that content is locked into a blockchain with a unique ID. You can actually see if something is an NFT. There'll be a public blockchain record showing its ownership history, creator info, and even past sales. And here is something most people don't realize. You might be using NFTs without even knowing it. Some games, even tickets or in app purchases, are built using NFT tech behind the scenes. You just see it as a patch or a skin, but it's actually a digital asset tracked on a blockchain. Still confused? Here's an analogy. Owning an NFT is like owning a signed original baseball card. Everyone can see the image online, but you hold the digital certificate that says this one is authentic and it's mine. The blockchain acts like a public notary that confirms ownership and keeps the receipts. So, how are NFTs different from crypto? Well, cryptocurrencies are fungible. One Bitcoin is always equal to another Bitcoin. But NFTs are non fungible. Each one is unique and cannot be swapped one to one. Let's say I draw two digital images that look exactly the same. If I mint them separately, the blockchain will assign a different unique ID to each. They are not two distinct NFTs, and their value depends on what someone is willing to pay. Unlike crypto, where the values is market driven, an NFT's value is subjective. It is decided by the creator, owner, or simple hype. So, what went wrong? Why did NFTs crash after all that hype? It was mostly hype and speculation. People weren't buying NFTs because they loved art or believed in the technology. Most people were just trying to flip them for a quick profit. And there was no real ownership. Even if you bought an NFT, you didn't own the copyrights or rights to the image. Just a blockchain receipt saying you own this version. There were too many fake projects, anonymous founders, and broken promises made people lose trust fast. Scams and rug pulls were everywhere. The experience was also clunky. High gas fees, confusing wallets, buggy platforms. It was far from user friendly for most people. And then came the oversaturation. Everyone was launching their own 10,000 NFT collection. But with no community, no utility, and no uniqueness, most became worthless. But that doesn't mean NFTs are dead forever. NFT technology still has real potential, just not in overpriced memes, like digital event tickets, which are secure and traceable, in game assets like skins, weapons, and land, music and royalties, artists getting paid directly with resale revenue. But here's the key: NFTs need utility, not just hype. Value comes from usefulness, not scarcity. If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a like, hit subscribe, and drop a comment. Do you think NFTs are dead or just evolving? Let me know in the comments. This is Tech Under 5, where we make tech simple, fast, and clear. Catch you in the next one.